A million seconds ago was about February 24th or 25th. A million seconds. A billion seconds ago was 32 years ago. A trillion seconds ago was 32,000 years. Our current national debt is approaching $32 trillion. There is no plan how to pay it off. There is no reserve. There is no means. If you include off-budget items that are unfunded mandates in the future, we have over a $100 trillion debt. And again, there is no plan, there's no reserves, there's no funds from which to draw to pay that off. That just highlights one of the several problems that this joint resolution seeks to remedy. Section 1 of the resolution reads as follows: the legislature of the state of North Carolina hereby applies to Congress, under the provisions of Article 5 of the Constitution of the United States, for the calling of a convention of the states limited to proposing amendments to the United States Constitution that will impose fiscal restraints on the federal government, limit the power and jurisdiction of the federal government, and limit the terms of office for its officials and for its members of Congress. The Speaker gave a very good explanation of how Article 5 works. I just want to highlight one point for you. While it's called a convention of states, I would ask you to think of it more like an intervention of the states. The federal government is addicted to deficit spending, and again, there is no plan anywhere. It is a bipartisan problem, and there is no solution proposed currently. If you have in your family or have had in your family the tragedy of a drug-addicted individual, you know how hard it is to get them off of that drug. And you have to, as a family, if you love that individual, if you care for that person, you have to do an intervention in your family. The federal government gives no signs of actually restraining itself. So it's up to us. In the Constitution, as originally written, was this part of Article 5 to allow us, as state legislatures, to insist on proper behavior of our national government. That's what this does. So I hope you'll vote green. Thank you.